Well, welcome back to phase two. We're going to whitewash the oil stained boards, and I've got them all prepped, ready to rock, nice and dry. They dried overnight, and this is fairly new to me. There's many ways to go about this as far as making it look like barn siding. I've tried different techniques, and this one, not sure what the result's going to be, but we shall see. Ultimately, it's going to be a brief video. First and foremost, we are going to be using watered down latex, and again, it's a sample, almost a quart from Sherwin-Williams, and again the color is 7028 Incredible White. And what I've done is water the some of the paint that I think I'm going to be using, probably by 5% or so. Sorry about that. And tonight I'm actually going to use latex gloves. I discovered that they keep your hands clean when you're doing this. And of course, tonight I ran out of boxer shorts, so I'm doing a t-shirt tonight. Then I've got latex brush, and then my watered down paint in this container, I guess it's called. And then I'm going to try also something new for me, and it's a sponge that's fairly rough. I'm assuming you can see that, and that can be purchased pretty much anywhere. It's a piece of sponge and then wrapped with like a, what do they call it, Babette? Terra cloth or something like that?
Yep.
Okay. And I've got a little bit of water in there that I'll squeeze out. I'm a little bit concerned that the latex is going to dry quicker than I can wipe, but we're at least going to try. I did write down other options. You can slow the dry time of the latex, maybe using a clear glaze, maybe a few tablespoons of that in the amount of paint that you're going to use. Or I believe it's pronounced Floetrol by Flood, and I used to use that years ago. It's still on the market, and it's used to be oil based. Now it's oil and latex based, so you can buy the latex version of that. That would slow the dry time down, meaning giving you time to wipe it. So we're going to try water, see what happens. Who knows? But here is a picture of the final product, and what it will, or what I plan to do, is actually show the dimensions and the amount of wood that is used in this project. So these are the stain boards that actually will be in here and here. And these boards are the outer edge and the bottom and the top. And I'll have a detailed drawing at the end of this video that shows that, and the amount of boards I purchased, and of course the stain and the paint. So it's really fun to share this with you, and I hope you enjoy it. I am going to put gloves on tonight, so hopefully this goes well. How these doctors put these on so quickly is amazing to me. But I'm excited about doing this, and again, it's the first time for this to occur. So it's a gamble that this video would go well. So give me just a second. I think the more you put these on, the better you get at it. So that's not too bad. All right, so we're gonna kind of rotate that a little bit. Could use a stir stick, but I'm a little lazy. So anyway, we're going to slop this up on here real quick. Just coat the board as evenly as you can. And of course, you know, if you do this enough, you do it really quick. Of course, I'm being careful because I have no drop cloths or anything around to protect the floor. And obviously, if we had good carpet already down, I wouldn't be here doing this. But at any rate, we'll see what the difference is when I put this on here. Almost there. If you did something like this out in direct sunlight, you'd definitely have a problem. So you should do it, if you're doing it outside, do it in the shade. All right. So drop old t-shirt, see what it looks like. Ooh, I like it. I wanted to give the board a little bit of more white and brown wood look, and knock it down just a notch. It'll change a little bit as it dries, of course. I wanted to try that, see what that looks like. Put that up there, I guess. And I'm going to actually try the sponge as well. I'm going to rinse the water out as much as possible, and maybe daub some of these holes where excess paint has went. Knock that down just a little bit, and then with the grain. One. And two. So what we'll do is, can you zoom in and see if you can show the difference between the two? And of course, as that dries, it will dog down just a little bit. It's a little bit fresh right now. But I think that by doing that, it'll make the door look like it belongs where we're going to put it. Which, of course, is down there. I don't know if, can you view that? Mm-hmm.
Of course, when we get back to exercising, all that exercise equipment will be moved.
What are these things with these big tires on them?
And when we get to riding bikes in the next few years.
Hopefully that'll happen. It's still kind of iffy weather up here in Michigan. We get snow and all that stuff, but we're still hibernating. But anyway, parts list coming up, and then a detailed drawing. The reason I do this prior to building it, it's much easier to prep this lumber like we did. What's that mean?
You're at 9 minutes.
Oh, done. Thank you.